Alright, now that you've set up everything and connected all your accounts to Mobcrush and you've got OBS ready with the stream key, you have one more big step before you do your first stream, which is to stage your broadcast. So you're going to head to studio.mobcrush.com on your browser. This is very similar in the Streamlabs experience and the mobile experience, all kind of follow this similar thing. So this is going to be broken down in different sections. On the top left, you're going to select which of your stream targets, which of your platforms you're going to stream to. This may default to off for all of these, so you'll just slide them on to whichever ones you want. Obviously, you don't have to do them all. You don't have to do Mobcrush. Do whatever you want. Below that is just some streaming software suggestions for settings. Top right, the broadcast specifics will allow you to find your Facebook page as opposed to your profile. My wall is your profile, and you can scroll through and pick whatever you want. All right, let's just do a random one here. And then underneath that, stream duration 4 hours plus. If you plan on doing a very long event or a 24/7 stream, you're going to want to tick this off. Keep in mind, if you do that, Facebook will not save an archive for anything over 4 hours. For most people, you're probably going to not want this, so just move on. Mature broadcasts, if you know you're going to be, not so family friendly, hit that. Keep in mind this autofill button's here for the future. This time is your first time, you're not going to have anything, so we're going to add it in ourselves, but in the future you can bring it back up by hitting autofill with previous. So for game, pick whatever game you want. If it's Fortnite, go Fortnite. Our system will bring things up with just a few letters. If you don't see your game in this list, it's only going to bring up 10 results, so type in the rest of it. Here's a big one for PUBG. PUBG Mobile shows up as PUBG Mobile, but the main game is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. So if you don't see it at first, try it a different way, and finally you can ask us to add it by clicking this button. For those of you doing IRL creative streams, a lot of those tags are in here, but you may need to experiment as different platforms have different options for how those show up. Most notably, YouTube has a wide variety that nobody else has. And last note on this, I'm just going to put in other for the time being. Facebook will not pull your game tags from here, so after you start streaming, you'll need to edit the video on Facebook directly to add that game tag, and we'll go over that in another video. Create a dynamic broadcast title. You obviously don't want to just say playing Fortnite, because that's what obviously your game tag says. Sure, whatever. But yeah, experiment with broadcast titles. You'll see, what works and what doesn't for you. Obviously, not all platforms use these. It's mostly YouTube and Facebook. I believe Twitch and Mixer do not, and neither does Mobcrush. Although maybe it shows up in the archive. All right, so here we go. That's better. And then finally, in your broadcast description, you're again gonna put in whatever information you want to put in. This will show up on YouTube and Facebook. I've already copy and pasted mine. There it is. And we'll move down for this last little section. You can now schedule your next live stream and add a thumbnail to that scheduled post. So what you would do, if you didn't want to go live right away, you'll go to this. If you're ready to go live, immediately go down here and hit this save broadcast info. And we can do this now and continue on. So we can do the schedule thing in addition, and it'll just update it. All right, so let's say we decide, you know what? I'm not going to go live right now. I'm going to go live Thursday. Ironically, today is Thursday. All right, it'll select the next day. We're going to say Friday. It'll select the next day. You can pick whatever day you want, though, up to a week ahead, apparently. I didn't know that was a limitation. And pick your time. Well, 10 a.m. And there we go. And it tells you you're going to be going 6 days, 21 hours, blah, 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 blah. Then over here for thumbnail, click select image and find a reasonable thumbnail for what you have. I've got one for Beat Saber already saved, so I'm just going to throw that on there for now. And then you would again hit Save Broadcast. Now, keep in mind, when you schedule a broadcast like this, if you decide to go live before that scheduled event, it will overwrite that. So, scheduled broadcast, or scheduling and thumbnail for the broadcast here will create an event on YouTube and a post on Facebook. It's not going to post it anywhere else at this time. And right now, I believe the thumbnail only goes to Facebook. So it will create posts and events in both of those places. If I decided, 14th is very far away, I'm at an event and I want to go live right now, it's going to overwrite that. So no matter what I've already planned, I will go live in that scheduled post. All right, so keep that in mind when scheduling things in advance. If you think there's any chance you could be going live before that event, maybe don't schedule it just yet or whatever. I tend to only schedule these occasionally. All right, that's about it. So once you've hit Save Broadcast, you're ready to go back to OBS and hit that Start Streaming button.